Hi guys, this is Just with a quick message before we get started. Right now, I'm offering a 2-question reading. All you have to do is click the link below. No hassle, no fuss. Click that link, make your quick payment, and immediately you'll be scheduled for your reading. And that's it. If you're interested, you know what to do. Click that link below. Yeah, and we'll set something up real soon. Otherwise, on with your reading. Take care, guys. Hi Sagittarius, this is Just with your January mid-month 2018 tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Sag, normally I don't do this, but someone has realized, and I am speaking to my Sag ladies with this, but I will go to the men, but it could apply to men as well. Somebody has realized that you have fallen in love, or that you're falling in love with someone. Okay, now it could be you guys having witnessed that somebody is falling in love, like they've fallen in love with somebody, or someone is watching you, or they've come to realize that you're falling in love and that you're with someone. Somebody was going to come back into your life to try to come back, or you were trying to go back to someone, but then you realize, oh damn, they're with someone, they're in love with someone. That situation, that's past energy. I do feel like for some of you guys that are the ones that have someone in your life and love is now a focus, this person you may feel has a lot of potential. This person may be the very quiet type, but very stable. Someone that's very sensible, practical, but very quiet, keeps things to themselves. Okay. You may, again, there may be this sense of feeling as though this person has a lot of potential. The reality is that you have unfinished business. Perhaps some of you have been married. There's some other things going on that you kind of have to attend to. Okay, so there's some unfinished business. Now it's going to be a very small percentage of you I feel that this relates to, but it is a message that is coming in very strong. You guys are very much feeling as though perhaps this is a situation where at one point the person could have come into your life, but it wasn't at the right time, so things didn't work out. And then over a period of time, things have changed. Or some of you are now giving love a try. You're no longer being the bitch on the block. Okay? Because, I mean, let's face it. Some of you were the bitch on the block. It was very hard to get on the other side of your heart, and you're no longer being that. You're giving love a chance. You're giving it a try. Okay? But there may be, to some extent, you being very rigid when it comes to your beliefs and it comes to your expectations, okay? You may be dealing with someone where there is an opportunity for there to be something, but you have to realize that this isn't a prisoner and you're not the warden, that this is two equals coming together to share their life experience, right? So in that, and I'm giving a message to someone, okay? But for most of you that can relate to this is just some unfinished business, perhaps, but in another situation, that you have to kind of give your energy to. Because I do get, like, if it's not you, then this person has unfinished business. It's things that they need to take care of, right? And it can have something to do with legal courts, that sort of thing, but there's like some business that needs to be taken care of. Okay. But in the meantime, there's a love affair going on. And I do see in the second week or the last week of January that this love is going to continue. Okay. And it will feel very equal, like both parties are giving on an equal basis. And there may be an opportunity to perhaps go on a trip, perhaps take a trip, go someplace, do something. There may be some confusion around where do you go? How do you go? How do you get there? When can you see each other? When can you get there? Because there may even be some distance between you and this person. Or this person has to go out of town. There's some things that needs to be taken care of. And there may be some things that are unclear about, again, the particulars, the details of things. But when the person comes back, I feel like it's going to be a very strong and intense union. Now, on an emotional side here, for anyone that can relate to this part of the story, the emotional side of this situation is a little shaky. Yes, there's opportunity for a love connection here, okay? But there's, again, with unfinished business, there's still some past hangups and issues. There could be someone from the past lingering. The love part of it is not as strong as I feel the physical connection and perhaps the mutuality in a practical level, right? So some of you could just communicate really well with each other. You think on the same wavelength. There's just some practical things that's going on that is fundamental, right? That works. The physical part could be very good, but the love aspect is a little shaky because, again, I feel like someone else is in the background lurking, or there's some unfinished business as it relates to another person. But I don't feel like unfinished with like cheating. It's unfinished like it could be children involved. It could be a marriage that needs to dissolve, that sort of thing. But it's all legal. It's not, again, like I said, threesome. So the advice here is that some of you are going to be in a bit of a dilemma because there will be someone from your past that probably wants back in. And there will be, for some of you, that's at this very fresh stage of do I begin now with this person, or do I begin again with that person, is what it looks like to me. Okay. So I had to get that out of the way because it was very strong. And going out with your friends, being in a social atmosphere could possibly, bring on this meeting of this person, is what it looks like to me. Some of you may even find out that this person is married, and you didn't know that. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that this person is married. And here I'm thinking that everything is great, but I didn't even know that this person is married. And with that, there's now going to be, what do I do? Because I do get like there's going to be, and this is just across the board, so it doesn't necessarily have to be with love, but this is pretty much a theme for the 2 weeks in January, the remaining 2 weeks, is that for some of you, there will be having to kind of decide on a particular dilemma, right? And how do you handle that? Do you still move forward in spite of, or do you move on, is what it looks like to me. Now, going away from that, it looks like some of you maybe being very practical right now, and it should behoove you to be very practical. I'm telling everyone to be practical with their finances. I just feel like it's a volatile energy going on with your finances, and a lot of people are at this place where money is going to be coming to them, especially in the States, because this is tax season, and it could also have a lot to do with the fact that there's so many changes with taxes that people are in this conundrum. So I do see Sagittarius being very practical, especially Sagittarius men. There's deep thought. There's deep thinking. If you have a male in your life, he's in deep thought. He's been doing a lot of deep thinking. And I feel that there's this feeling of needing to rest. If you guys need to rest. It is helping to kind of replenish you. It's helping, and it's just overall good for you to rest. With being a Sagittarius, you guys have Jupiter and Mars in your 12th house. So that may make you feel like that's where you're being able to recharge your batteries, where a Scorpio themselves can go to the gym, they could do something physical, and that'll help them. Where a Sagittarius will need to sleep. You need to rest in order to be better, in order to get a better result as far as recharging your batteries and your energy. So if you need to rest, definitely do that rest, because it looks like, to me, that's going to help you. Finances. It looks like in this last week of January, there's going to be money coming into you guys, either paying out or coming in is happening. Some of you, I feel that there's going to be this feeling almost nostalgic. Again, I get, if it's not with a lover, then it's going to be with a friend, family member, but this feeling of nostalgia. Someone may offer or invite you on vacation, come visit me, I wish you were here, that sort of thing. And the next you know, you're gone. You're going to see someone, or someone's coming to see you. And it will be just the thing that you need. I feel like they're with this feeling of needing to reconnect, just on a innocent, not even childlike, but just innocent. If you have children and they're small, do things that they would like to do. Cook with them, read with them, laugh with them, joke with them, but just live in the absolute moment of life right now, Sagittarius. It will be so beneficial for you. I feel like you guys, especially in the last week of January, you're having this sense of wanting to just be in fantasy land. It's unfortunate that you can't click your heels, right, and be wherever you want to be. But there is this just even wanting to be in that environment. It's not so much the environment, but it's the feeling that you can get from being there. You can mimic that in your own reality. You just have to use what you have and enjoy the people that's there, right? And I feel that with doing that, this energy is so good for you guys. You guys have the Five of Cups, but it's reversed, you see? So there is this wanting to reconnect again in a real sort of way, overcoming any obstacles or disappointments that may have swayed you in the past. I do feel like love is on offer, and it doesn't have to necessarily be an intimate love, but it could be a love with family, friends, children, co-workers, people. But and there may be someone that stirred your pot in the past and they know just how to stir your pot. But even people that could mean no good, they are even blocked because they're seeing that life is really good for you right now. It really is pretty good for some of you. And I know some of you saying, well, it's not good for me. I'm having problems. My money is not good. And I've been waiting on it. Well, it's not for everyone. And again, you have got to create this environment for yourself. But for some of you, you're going to be feeling it. It's going to be a natural feeling like, I'm tired, I'm going to hell to sleep, And then you wake up the next day like, I feel very happy. I'm in a good mood. Why? Because you went with sleep, which is what you needed to do. But if you fight sleep and like, damn it, I need to sleep and I'm staying up, I don't give a damn. You're going to be cranky. You're going to be angry. You're going to be, grouchy and negative. But if you get your sleep, if you just allow things to happen and you go with it, you're going to find that you feel refreshed, you feel ready for a new day, and you're going to be far more pleasant and more happier around other people. So I do see that. I do see this needing, like you really are getting to a point, some Sagittarius, where you guys are really wanting to evolve, go to the next level in your life. There is, like I said, going to be some bit of confusion, but that is going to make way from, you're going to depart from that very quickly in the last week of January and start to pursue things that you want. And once you do that, as I'm telling a lot of people, once you do that, you'll find that there's help. Like people are going to want to help you. People are going to want, people want this energy. They like when you're happy. They like when you have a smile on your face. So it's not going to be anything for you to say, hey, I need this, I need that, or, I'm not sure about this. Like people will go out of their way to help you at this time. So that's really good. So utilize that energy. I really do feel like if you're trying to find a job, if you're trying to find a place, if you're trying to find anything where you need help, you need aid, you need preference, this is that energy for you. So utilize that. Love. I did mention one aspect of love. If you guys are out there single, like I said, socializing, it either is going to call in people from your past, but there is an opportunity for you to meet someone in particular. And for some of you, you may even be at a point where after there being this time where you just could not accept someone from your past. You couldn't speak to them. You just could not accept them. Now, after there being a period of rest, okay, and transformation and change and letting things go, you now can accept that person. I'm not saying that it's going to be, butterflies, bubblegum, candy drop, like everything is great again. There will be a process, but there's an opportunity for you guys to get on the same page. By the time you get to like a second week or, 3 weeks in, so going into February, that sort of thing, you may feel like, okay, now things are gotten a lot better. So I do see opportunities for intimacy. I see opportunities to get on the same page as a couple. I do see love is on offer here. It double communicates that. There's Two of Cups with the Five of Cups reversed. So there's a double communication of love being on offer with two individuals. Okay. So this is a good time, guys. Definitely. It's what you make it. It will be what you make it. And again, like I said, taking rest, taking reprieve when necessary, abandoning things that, of all the are of the old, and feeling that energy of the moment, trying to go back to a place of innocence, and giving into that, but being very practical as well. Meaning, don't go into it where it's like, damn it, I feel like going to Disney, and then you're dropping $5,000 that you don't have to go to Disney because you just want to feel like a kid again. Like, you have to be practical about this. Instead, go get you a little bag of cotton candy and go sit down somewhere, like that type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, just be practical. Don't go breaking the bank trying to, recapture something, but try to reclaim that innocence and that happiness, with your children, with something that obviously, like I said, would be practical. So that's what I have for you guys. Issue 2 weeks for you guys. It can go thereafter, but again, it will call for you guys to be very purposeful, as I've explained. So if you would like to let us know how you can relate to this particular reading, please do so in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. If you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the description box below, as well as the beginning into this video. Description box below probably be the easiest way to connect with me. And if you are new with this channel, please subscribe, and welcome, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.